Hello all my prideful peeps, it's me, bkalanth, checking in, and I'm excited. Why am I getting a phone call? It's Tuesday, June 4th. No, it's not Tuesday. It's Monday, June 14th, 2021, and I'm excited to do my weekly check-in about where I'm at now. 2 weeks later than when I told you for the first week check-in. I would like to say that I am just some random person on the internet. I'm not a medical professional. I have no background in physical training, personal training, or any of those other items. So this video is purely for entertainment purposes and for you to see somebody making a fool of themselves on the internet. So that way maybe it helps motivate you to do what you need to do. With that being said, here we go. So this is where we're at. I'm really not thinking of words today well. So here we are. So let me start this off right. What have I done today to make myself proud? I got out of bed this morning feeling great. And I was able to jump right up and make my coffee and do what I needed to do in the morning before work. It's not something big, it's not something major, it was literally just waking up and getting out of bed this morning. But that's something that made me feel proud. And if you are in a similar situation where you are struggling with trying to lose weight and getting the pounds off, or just getting to the point where you love yourself enough to do what you need to make yourself healthy, small victories like that need to be celebrated. You got out of bed and you felt great. Even if you got out of bed and you felt crappy, celebrate the fact that you got out of bed even though you felt crappy. It's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of how you look at it, and that's what you need to do. So let's talk about some of the hard parts about this first. So number one hard part was after the first week of figuring out about my timing issue with the weeks and everything, that kind of threw everything off. So I basically added in that extra week for me to kind of get on track, and I think that kind of helped in really figuring out my routine. They say it takes 21 days to make a habit and a lifetime to break it. I'm 14 days in, so with another week, hopefully I make this a habit that I'm going to be using for sustainable weight loss and maintaining that weight loss, making it sustainable for the future. The really fun part about this is trying to not have all of the lights that I have on in my office catch on my glasses, so it looks like I'm a cartoon with the whited out glasses. Number two thing was the rain. It rained a couple of times this week. I managed to total, if you add all the days together, get in 2 miles a day, but it wasn't exactly 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Some of it was a little bit off. I also forgot to wear my Fitbit a couple of times, so it didn't actually track everything the way that I wanted to, but that's okay. I'm getting started and I'm learning the things I need to. Another thing is shoes. My feet hurt, like a lot. So I started to try and figure out the best way to walk and feel how I'm walking. The other thing is, I have one of these. These are really cool. So this one I actually got as a gift from a massage therapist friend. She got it from Five Below, and it's just kind of a semi-soft plastic roller ball. And you just put it under your foot and roll it around, and it helps to relieve some of the tension. So I just have this sitting under my desk. That kind of helped my feet recover afterwards. The other thing is my itchy beard. It is getting annoying and it's growing out crazy and wild. And it's just a nice, daily, hourly, by the minute, by the second reminder that I need to lose weight and I need to stay healthy and stay on track because my face is continually itching. I'm wearing the slicked back look right now because my hair has gotten way too long. The other hard part was food, especially when I'm out of the house. Because on Saturday, we went out in the evening and I didn't really eat. And I realized what I should start doing is keeping like a bag of almonds in the car or having like a snacky go bag with some good alternatives in it. So I don't have those urges to stop by and get fast food or even stop and buy food elsewhere. If I have it at home, why do I need to buy more? That just is gonna cause food waste. Even though I got all of my steps in and got my 2 miles in, more than 2 miles, it made it a little bit more difficult, and I definitely got distracted by the hunger. All of a sudden, my brain has more time to realize what's happening in my body, and then I got hungry. So I need to do that. Now for some of the good parts. So I feel like I have a lot more energy. I wake up in the morning and I can actually get out of bed and I don't feel like I'm just laying there, just feeling like a bump on a log. I do feel after working out, I do have some better sleep. The first couple of days, it kind of threw me off, adjusting to doing more with less fuel and trying to teach my body that you got it already. You got some layers there that you can pull from to give yourself some energy. I've noticed that my clothes fit better. This shirt is actually a 3X and it's massive. The shoulder line is actually like halfway down my shoulder. It's far down. So this shirt is officially way too big for me. I'm looking forward to buying new clothes, or once I get myself far enough down that new clothes are a necessity. A negative that was also a positive was there were some times when I missed my exercises. So what I did was I just doubled them up. Instead of doing 2 sets of 5, I did 2 sets of 10. X gon' give it to you. I managed to get all of my exercise in except for Saturday and Sunday. But I got all of them during the week, and so what I've noticed is on Saturdays and Sundays, which are usually the days that I have errands, are the days that I really need to focus on how my exercise is gonna work. So it's either I need to get up in the morning and do it immediately, or if I'm doing something that involves a lot of movement, going to the farmer's market, for example. Even though I was not exercising, I was still on the move, I was still standing, and I was wrangling a small dog the whole time. Mr. Willow has gotten quite a workout as well. Somebody is excited about his WALKs, to the point now where I can't even say the word, because if I say walk, yep, and there he goes. Now he thinks it's time to go explore the neighborhood. He's trying to make lots of little friends. But I think it's working for him too, because I noticed the other night when he was getting ready to go upstairs, he was taking them 2 at a time. So I think 2 weeks of exercise for your dog is also helpful. So all in all, I feel great about what I've done. In the 2-week period, I've stepped up my exercises. I've really figured out how food as fuel works for me, and I'm feeling really good about myself. So my next steps this week. So starting today, I'm stepping up my exercises. I'm keeping my walking at 1 mile, so that would be a mile in the morning and a mile in the evening, only because I feel like I really need to kind of get my body adjusted to that walking, and I want to try and get my foot issue sorted first. But as long as I'm out moving, that's what really matters, and getting myself moving. Just move. Just move. Just move. Just move. Just move.
Just move.
Just move.
Just move. Just move. Just move.
Just do it!
So with stepping up the workout, I'm now going into my technically 3rd week, but really this is the 2nd week of the 10-week challenge when I'm really focusing on the exercises and kind of stepping them up as I want them to go. So now let's take a look at my actual stats. So here I am, as of this morning, I weighed myself and I was 256.4 pounds. From my original reading on this scale, I started recording myself back in February of 2018. From that point, I've lost 37.4 pounds from that original weight. This is from that point, I was at this, and now I'm at this, and this middle part can fluctuate all at once, but this is where I'm at right now. My BMI is down now 5.8 points, and my body fat percentage is down 8.5 points, which is really good. So currently my BMI is 39.3 and my body fat is 40.4. Those are still obviously in the red. Those are very scary looking numbers, but I've lost, 8.5% and 5.8 points. So I'm doing well. So as you can see with the rest of this stuff, these are all just kind of numbers that the scale automatically calculates for you. Right now, my metabolic age is 41 years old, which makes me older than my husband. Not good. So at this point, I can't remember if I took screenshots of what my stats were way back when, but I do have the measurements to show you what happened in the last 2 weeks. So this is a little bit more than the last 2 weeks. I actually did back to May 1st to June 14th because I didn't really have any June stats to record. The last measurement that I recorded was May 29th, but my weight has gone down to 256.4. The really cool thing that I wanted to show you was my actual measurements for my inches, as people like to call them. So as you can see, this is where I was at with these measurements originally: neck, shoulder, bust, waist, abdomen, hips, biceps, triceps, calves, and I also went ahead and threw in my head measurement because I just wanted to see if I was going to lose anything around here or how that would work. But the cool thing is that here are my new measurements. So my neck has actually gone down. Somehow my shoulders have gotten bigger, which I don't know if that's from muscle or if that's because I put on weight there or whatever it was. My bust went down slightly, which is good. So losing the boobies. My waist increased, which makes me think that either I was bloated or I measured myself wrong first or something else. I don't know what it is. But my abdomen and my hips have shrunk, and all my other measurements have either shrunk or stayed the same, which feels really, really good. No movement on the head. Head's still the same big size it is. But anyway, this is what this looks like. So here's the trend of my measurements, just so you can see them quickly. I'm not spending a whole lot of time on them because I really don't think that that's major right now. I'm not going to see a whole lot of movement in 1-2 weeks for that. But as you can see, what I'm doing is actually making the majority of things shrink. That is if I measured them correctly, and getting those down. So this is is my recap of the last week, 2 weeks. I'm gonna do another weekly update just to do a quick snapshot of letting you guys know where I'm at, letting you know the good stuff, the bad stuff, the weird stuff, and going from there. And in the meantime, I'm gonna work on some other content for some things. I wanna talk to you guys about the scale and the food tracker that I use and some other things that are coming up. And then some really other cool projects that I have some ideas for that I'm working on. If you're watching this, please go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to me so that way you get notifications about when I drop new videos. And since I'm gonna try to be doing this a little bit more regularly, you can actually see the content as it posts. But if you subscribe to me, then I get more people following me, and then I get more people seeing the videos, and then hopefully I have more people reaching out to me and telling me some stuff that they do well or things that they have questions on. And don't forget to let me know, what have you done today to make you feel proud? All right, that's it. I'm getting out of here to go on another walk. I'll talk to you peeps later. Bye.